Well, a first of its kind baby bottle is changing the way parents feed their children. Emulait replicates a woman's breast, helping to close the feeding gap between breast and bottle. And it already has approval from moms out there who struggle with breastfeeding, including actress Elisabeth Rohm. She joins us now to talk more about her journey. Elizabeth, nice to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you for having me on.
Well, thanks for being with us. And I know you have a personal story attached to this and why you connected with this brand.
Yeah, it was the perfect time to come out and talk about Emulait, which is now finally fully available. It's Mother's Day weekend, and I think it's a great time to celebrate women and talk about this brand. For me, my journey with breastfeeding was emotional. I think it is for a lot of women. Whether you want to breastfeed or not, or whether you're struggling with breastfeeding, or whether you just need balance and you want to maintain your mental health, or whether, like for me, I went back to work and the stress of work. I heard you guys talking about work stress on the show. With work stress, I dried up very quickly. So I wasn't able to breastfeed after 7 months, which really wasn't the plan. And I think that had I had a bottle like Emulait helping me in multiple ways, one is it emulates your actual breast, your nipple size and texture and color to the best of our ability. You can go onto the app Emulait and scan, and you will be matched with the perfect match. And then if you want to just self-select, you can do the same. But regardless, it would have helped me maintain an emotional connection to my baby when I was no longer able to feed. So Emulait would have been the perfect solution for me in my feeding journey. But for all women who are struggling with their feeding journey, it's an emotional time, and we really feel like Emulait is closing that gap between breast and bottle feeding.
Well, and I feel like there are so many ways that moms and babies are going to benefit from it. What makes this particular bottle different from others that are on the market right now?
From my experience, there aren't any bottles out there that really identify our individuality as women who are diverse. I think is the first bottle I've seen on the market that really recognizes the uniqueness of each woman and wanting to sort of hold us in a very emotional time in our lives where we're very vulnerable. There's a lot of judgment and stigma attached to breastfeeding, bottle feeding. Which one are you going to do? And, this bottle also has been proven to help with nipple confusion. So you can really take that load off of your own back if you want to create balance in your life, rest, take care of yourself. You can actually bottle feed without feeling like fearful that you'll get cut out of the equation.
Well, and that's a big concern for moms, and also a big concern for moms, like you said, like yourself, that go back to work. So how does somebody find which one is right for them?
So you can get the app, on your iPhone, you can get the app and you can scan.
Okay.
That's a choice. You don't have to. It doesn't take any photographs of your actual breast, but it does collect the data points. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can also self-select. You can look at the 5 shapes and 5 colors and create your own Emulait bottle. Emulait to emulate the breastfeeding experience, and as you know, lait is L-A-I-T, so the milk. So it's just a really clever way of us identifying women and helping them on their journey. You can get the anatomy bottle, you can get the classic bottle, or you can get a starter kit, which I think is the better of all the deals. But you can go onto the app and you can either scan or you can self-select.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How much? And then people can get it on the app, I guess, or website, right?
Yeah, you can go to the website, you can go to the app, but the anatomy bottle is $30. The classic bottle is also $30. The starter kit is $55, but you also get a lactation consultation with Simply Fed, which is, on their website would be $50. So to get the starter kit for $55 with the classic bottle, the anatomy bottle, the cleaning brush, and then also the lactation consultation with Simply Fed is a pretty good deal at $55. So I think that's what I would go for if I was buying that for a mom that I love.
Wonderful. Well, especially in time for Mother's Day. Elizabeth, always good to see you. Thanks for being back with us this afternoon. All right, well, take care. For more information or to see if the bottle works for you, you can visit the Emulait website, the address right there on your screen.